It's your girl, Miss Rose. My name is Rose Treu, the influencer sister, and I'm an influencer marketing specialist. I've been in influencer marketing for a couple of years now, very, very many years. I've worked with amazing brands, brands like Savannah, brands like Pampers, brands like Hunters, a lot. I've learned a lot from all the different types of agencies that I have worked. A lot of people have taught me a lot of things, and it is now my time to teach you a thing or two. So, as part of getting to know me, we have a few quick fire questions that I'm going to get asked, and I will answer them from the top of my head. I'm ready.
Right. What is the weirdest DM that you've ever received?
Lele. See, one thing about me, I get DM though, but I'm still single. So I'm not getting the DMs that you think I'm talking about. The weirdest DMs the weirdest DM that I received was from somebody who was claiming to be a sibling of a very high profile celebrity because they wanted me to give them a brand deal. So they were like, hey, my sister is Mang 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 Mang, and you should give me the deal because then when I post, I'll ask my sister to post it as well.
Hectic. If you could only create for one platform, which one would it be?
If I could only create content for one platform, I think it would actually be TikTok. Only because even though the content on TikTok goes by really, really quickly and the algorithm changes overnight, I still believe that it still has an authentic voice and it's still kind of like a safe kind of platform. So you don't have to do too much because people are there really for just the substance of the content. Yes, there's still content. TikTok still has a little bit of a problem with trolls because everybody obviously because you're coming there mostly as just you and you're just trying to be your authentic self. There's people that are just like ooh umobi or whatever, and it's just haters. But I would create for TikTok.
What's your guilty pleasure when you're not creating content?
My guilty pleasure when I'm not creating content is coming up with ideas. I'm so overwhelmed by creativity, and my team knows it. Like it'll be the middle of the night, and I'll just be like, you know what we should do, you know what we should build, you know what we should make. I always feel like I can invent things, but no, I think my true guilt pleasure when I'm not creating content is baking. And then I don't even eat the baked goods. I like give it to people.
If there's one brand that you would love to work with, which one would you choose?
Oh my goodness. If there is one brand that I would like to work with, I don't know if there's one specific brand because I'm trying to have all of them as my clients. But I want to work with brands that make real impact in people's lives. Brands, honestly, brands that are for women. We're already under pink tax. We just need love. So I would work with a lot of brands that are for young women, that empower that voice, that authentic voice, the body positivity brands, self-love brands, just longevity kind of brands, not necessarily product brands.
I love that. If your content style had a theme song, what would it be and why?
Okay, yeah, no, this is a quick fire question. Wait, because now I'm trying to think of music from like long time ago and music from now. Okay, wait, ask me another one. I promise you, I'm gonna think of a song.
Okay. What are your favorite brands that are killing it right now in influencer marketing?
Oh, ooh, somebody who's killing it in influencer marketing, although they can call me for a consultation or two, is Dav. I've always loved the message that they speak, and I just believe that there is an opportunity for that message to be amplified. I have an idea or two, so the people that Dav getting but to add influencer sister send us a DM. But no, I love what they are doing. The inclusivity of it because it's an international brand of bringing communities together, global communities, so women from all over. And I think it's just in time because of the whole cyberbullying and women trying to find their voice in time and in things. They are just perfectly in time and uh, chef's kiss.
Amazing. Last one, very controversial. What is your biggest influencer pet peeve?
Yo, just one. You only want one pet
Well,
peeve
you can
because we
name
need to
all of them.
start this whole episode from scratch. Okay, maybe I have three that stand out. One, uh, unprofessionalism, if that's the real word. I cannot, you know what, if you're not professional, it comes through in the way you talk to me, in the way you respond to my team, in the way you're going to talk to a client. So I won't book you if you're not professional. Two, if you buy followers, I will know. I'm going to know because when I check your profile, I have tools that are going to tell me that your followers are in Indonesia. I'm not going to book you. Stop doing that. Just take your time, create content, be consistent. You will grow. You will grow. You will grow. So don't do that. Number three, don't be a diva. You see, if you're going to come and you're going to want to be a big celebrity. And the thing is, I've worked with all kinds of influencers, right? From nano influencers all the way to like the mega superstar, the one that even I'm afraid to be in the same room with because she's just so amazing. But across the board, if you are not going to be a kind person and you're going to want room temperature water, this is actually real life. I feel like people actually think that South African influencers don't do that. And there's one or two, that people want, I don't want too many people in the room. There must be just three people. I only want a car that's going to fetch me and I sit in the back and I'm influences that turn into divas is a real sad story. So that's my pet peeve.
I want us to go back to the song. I want to see something.
The song.
It's going to tell us a
I
lot.
think. Wait. So hear me out. Now, I've been working very very hard at growing this brand. From me as a personal brand, my brand, the agency, and the Creator Conversations brand. And it's been such a long road that I've been trying to, but kona manje, everything is happening there. So just for the sake of this question, the song is Abeko Red because Hunali, a lot of things. I feel like there's just so many things that have been cooking and bubbling under, and I've been forcing myself and just so stressed and waiting for them to happen, and I've just been thinking that it's not going to happen, and now everything is happening, and the level is just it's showing that I really had to wait for God's time
Yeah.
to get to a point and be properly equipped and be in the correct rooms and in behind the correct microphones. So Abeko Red.
Abeko Red. Love
Abeko Red.
that. Love that.
And that's that. Thank you so much. Now you know a little bit about me. If you have any questions, even about that, please follow up and ask. Thank you.